Hey guys, what is going on? CatSamMaker here, back with another video, and today I'm just going to show you something that me and Cat Spice have spent a very, very long time on. It's been a good 3 weeks, we think, 2 or 3, and we've created quite a big Halloween map that we plan to publish at some point. So there's a lot. There's an abandoned village, there's a haunted house, and there's a standard village. Standard village being for if we turn it into an adventure map, which we haven't yet, but we might. So there's that to potentially look forward to. So this is our main village. We have, as you can see there, the watchtower, the village hall, and then multiple homes throughout the village, filled with jobs, not beds, just jobs. Into weird in adventure mode, you can't really give the villagers beds because you won't be able to do trades with them efficiently. So we have workstations. We would make custom trades, but we haven't, as I've said, yet got on to making the adventure map itself. So that was the village with a farm, and we're now going to go over to the abandoned village, where, as you can see, there is a broken farm, as well as a backstory, which I wrote myself. Along with some houses made out of a different set of wood, because it looks spookier, it looks more Halloween-like. So we use crimson and warp for that. I have already put zombie villages in, and named them all. Just I don't know. I guess I put them in too early, but they're just there now. So we do have a B&B, I suppose, that we just went over, the big square one. So this is the obsidian tower. We have got some guards in here. I have named the guards. Again, I probably shouldn't have put them in. It's a bit early. So we have got some houses here, and they will be filled with zombie villagers. And here we have got a chapel, in which, well, you pray, but there's no one alive in it now. So here's the backstory. You can read it for yourselves if you want. So that being the big house. So that half of the village, the son didn't inherit the village on the mountain as well. So you can see which half clearly lost, which was the sun. So again, on the mountain, the village that I showed you at the beginning, were fighting the people here, and also the son that lived in the house. And at the beginning, the guys on the flatlands were actually winning. And then, well, quite a crucial thing happens. So the United Villages, basically I've found some villages nearby as well, so I just called them the United Villages, the UV. So that's the backstory, and I did actually come up with that off the top of my head, which I'm quite happy with. But now I am going to show you the house. Done mostly by Cat Spice. I did everything else, but he did most of the house. He did a lot. He constructed it. He did like the walls, the roof, the front of the house, which I will say the symmetry was a bit of a problem, but that's fine. We can accept that. So here we do have a red carpet walk up to some deep slate stairs, as well as some pillars. A lot of cobwebs. So that was the entrance hall. We have the gallery in here. It's a typical gallery, absolutely full of pictures, paintings, anything that you would put on a wall. All different sizes, all different pictures. You might see the same thing repeated throughout the house, however. So just let you know about that. So you can see there the same picture's been repeated in the entrance hall and the gallery. And there's another skeleton with flowers. You can see him in that corner there. But now I'm going to show you the storage room. Now, this does have a painting in. I do like my rooms more darkly lit. There is actually a shulker box there. You can barely see it, but I do like to have limited darkness. Limited light in rooms. So I have not got a lot of torches in. So we have a table here with chairs. You can see the kitchen back through where I just was with the crafting tables and the furnaces. This is the library. There are a lot more bookshelves, so we had to get rid of some. There's also a private chapel for the people that own the manor of the house. So now we're going to go into the basement, something I did myself create. It took me quite a while to do this, and the cobwebs are very annoying, but we have jail cells where in adventure mode it is incredibly challenging to get out of these cells. You can, but you just walk straight in and then you can't get out unless, of course, you just manually open the gates. But that's different. You also have to open the bottom one, and that's something people forget. So we have two different sides. The individual cells are here, and what I just showed you were the public cells, which could fit 3 or 4 people. A lot more individual cells, obviously, but these had 3-4 people in it. Quite horrible. Some of the cells you can't actually get into because I put cobwebs down, so you can't actually physically get into them without getting stuck in a cobweb, and even then you can't get through, so you would be permanently stuck. But we're going to show you the upstairs now of the house. So this is the landing, and pretty much every room you can get to from here. We have a mini gallery up here upstairs. You can see the carpets are like torn away at the corners and at the door. That's just because the carpet has unfolded and it's come off, which happens with most carpets in the corners. We've got quite a few paintings in here, obviously not as many as the main gallery, but that's still there. Now I'm going to show you the headroom, and that has heads of most creatures. Obviously, being a manor house, they have to be quite rich. This is very annoying, and I deliberately put this in for a reason, and that reason being there is a chest in there, and it does have some items that you can use for getting some decent equipment, but it's hard to get across. Like, there's a specific timing that you have to jump, and you do have to be running. So here we have the manor bedroom. You can see king bed. I will put the link to that in the description below, like I did with the castle video. I do use that king bed quite a lot for someone who's rich. It helps quite a lot to have such a grand bed. Lots of chairs as well, big windows, standard of a house. Just resetting time today. We don't really want to be showing you around the night, although it does look nice. It looks really nice at night, but it's harder to see, so I will leave it as it is. But this is one of the guest bedrooms. This is the nicer of the two. It has got a window. The other one does not. I will go up that ladder in a sec, but this one does not have a window of sorts, so that is still there. But other than the window, the guest rooms are identical. So that is pretty much it. But if you go up this ladder here, you do get the attic, where there are lots of random stuff. So for the attic, I took the stereotypical principle that there's just a bunch of random stuff in the attic that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So a bunch of random chests, barrels, shulker boxes that just have nothing in them. So that's the stereotypical attic, and so that's what I put up there to fill up the rest of the house. So that was the house. You can see more red carpet here. So symmetry was a bit of a problem, but that's that. We do have some chandeliers in and around the house, but apart from that, I think I've shown you everything within the house. But we are about to go to the ruins, which was created by Cat Spice, and I did do the graveyard. You can see those small stone blocks there. But the ruins, so this bit was going to be an extension to the house, but then when the son died, it kind of just fell into disrepair, and so it just ruined. It just got ruined. So that is pretty much it. So please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.